Hello, welcome back to another video. This one's a little different. These are my top 10 shows of 2025 and my top 10 movies of 2025. This is kind of just a little list of like recommendations, I guess. I'm not ranking them in terms of like which was the best, just kind of like my favorites. But I'm going to start off with the movies. I'll put the little movie poster to the right of me. Number 10, I have Weapons. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was kind of cool how it kind of played around with people's like different perspectives about what was going on. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it was definitely a horror movie that scared me, and that is kind of rare nowadays for horror movies, so it was pretty good. I loved it. Number 9, I have Superman. I wasn't really looking forward to it, but I still enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed a lot of the new characters, and then Supergirl is coming out in I think like a year or so I'm gonna be pretty excited for that, but I overall really enjoyed Superman. Number 8, kind of a sleeper pick, I have The Electric State. I don't feel like a lot of people watched it, but it was with Chris Pratt and Millie Bobby Brown. It was different, and I thought the CGI was kind of insane in it, so give it a check out if you haven't. Number 7, I just wanted to go see this yesterday, Marty Supreme. Totally blown away by it. It was definitely like my favorite like Timothy Chalamet film. But it wasn't what I was expecting, but probably in the best way possible. I would definitely watch it. Number 6, I have Wake Up Dead Man. Again, another Knives Out movie, and I really enjoyed that. It was a lot better than Glass Onion, but not better than the original Knives Out. I did find out that they paid like Daniel Craig like $1 million per minute he was in the movie. He got paid like $40 million for it, which was crazy. Number 5, I have Frankenstein. My friends told me to give this movie a check out, and I actually really enjoyed it. It was more of kind of like a dramatic type feel than a horror movie. Kind of like if Bridgerton meets Frankenstein. Number 4, I had to place the Fantastic Four here. Again, it was a really cool movie, completely different than the rest of the Marvel movies, which I really enjoyed. I haven't really kept up a lot, but I think they're kind of doing like a new like clean slate with everything, so I finally have a chance to catch up. Number 3, I have The Running Man. I read the book, and I was super excited to go see the movie for the last couple of months, and the movie wasn't a disappointment whatsoever. And a big common theme with all these is that I was going into it expecting one thing and then was greeted with something else. I enjoyed how they kind of played around how it was a little bit different than what the normal Running Man was from the original movie. Yeah, I loved it. Definitely go see The Running Man. Number 2, I have Happy Gilmore 2. Happy Gilmore is like my favorite movie growing up, so getting a sequel to it was awesome. A funny movie, 95% of the time. All the callbacks were amazing. And number 1, I have The Long Walk. I was super excited for this movie because I read the book, and whenever I read a book, I get more excited for the movie just to see if like my expectations or like what this character would look like or how this would play out in the movie form. It was a little bit too gory, which I think was like my kind of like, but I did like how the movie kind of expanded on the book and played around a little bit more with the universe. I think if they wanted to do like a prequel / sequel like movie spinoff or something like that, which I don't think they should do, they could. Let's move on to the shows. I'm gonna go through these pretty fast, so I'm not gonna talk a lot about them, but again, I'm gonna put the little poster to the side. Number 10, I have Wednesday season 2. I didn't watch a lot of shows, so this is why I kind of made it on the list this year. I didn't really enjoy it too much as the first season wasn't as cool. But yeah, I guess I just didn't enjoy it. Not a lot to say about it. The mystery aspect of it kind of was faded after the first season for me, so number 9, I have Alice in Borderland season 3. This was the last season. The first 2 seasons were absolutely phenomenal. I think it's an entirely slept on show. Definitely one of those shows that not a lot of people watched. I would definitely get into it. It is based off an anime. I haven't watched the actual anime, but the show was pretty awesome. Number 8, I have You season 5. I don't think it was like the strongest finish for a TV show, but it was cool. You was a series that I looked forward to whenever a new season came out for a while, so it was cool to see it finally wrap up. I feel like it was getting to that point where it was a little bit old, and there wasn't really a lot more for the story to go. Number 7, it's a new show on Netflix called The Last Samurai Standing. To give a short recap, it's about a bunch of samurais. They have to get to a certain location. They have to have a certain number of points. Each samurai counts as 1 point. You know the deal. Big samurai fights. Cool show. I won't say more about it, but go check it out. Number 6, I have Squid Game season 3. Wasn't an awesome season, but I guess it was like that feeling of looking forward to a show that has been hyped up for a long time and finally getting able to watch it. Number 5, I have It, Welcome to Derry. I kind of just turned this on because it was like, it looked cool. Episode 1, I'll watch it. And then I got hooked into the entire series. It was awesome. I'm glad I did get hooked into it. Plays with your emotions, and it also expands on the It universe a bunch, and it also plays into the entire like Stephen King universe as well too. Number 4, I'm only halfway through it right now. I have watched the first episode of the second part, but Stranger Things season 5. The new season is really, really cool. I like it a lot more than the other seasons. Season 4 I liked. Season 2 and 3 I wasn't a huge fan of, but season 1 will always be a classic. But I'm glad that this series is also ending up too and everything, because the story's kind of, there's a lot going on. It's kind of getting hard to keep track of, but they're ending it off in a super cool way. Number 3, I have Peacemaker season 2. I don't know a lot about the DC. Again, with like Superman, I didn't know a lot about him. But Peacemaker was a really awesome show, and I think that it's going to be canon in the new DC universe, so I'm a little bit caught up, and I guess I know a little bit about more what's going on. John Cena is an amazing actor, that's all I'll say. Number 2, I have Dexter Resurrection. Every like spin-off show and the ending of the original Dexter series was kind of like lame, and I feel like this is like the first time where like a Dexter series had like a good start and then also a good ending. And number 1, I have Pluribus. This is created by Vince Gilligan, the same guy who made Breaking Bad, so of course it's going to be a good show. It's a very hard show to explain the plot of, but I would definitely give it a check out. It's very well written. It's very slow paced, so you have to be prepared for that part, but I would absolutely give it a check out. It's a beautiful show, and if you liked Breaking Bad, it's kind of written and story told the same exact way. Thank you for listening to my little 2 lists, and I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. But yeah, have a nice rest of your day, and Happy New Year's. Goodbye.